Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
My sleeve, though. The struggle is real. Okay, Gemini, how are you? Okay, so let's just really talk about March because it's doing too much. Like, it is too active. There's so much going on this month. We have got to talk about it. Whoa, my necklace. March 5th. March 5th is going to be the day where things really take off for you this month because Mercury, your ruling planet, is moving to the very top of your sky. Whoa, that's a big deal because Mercury rules you, as I said, but it is not necessarily in the best shape in the sign of Pisces. So what I see, let's break it down, is that yes, on the one hand, you're going to be very career driven. On the other hand, I'm going to say you need to be very focused on like making sure you're double checking your work. Like if you're submitting some sort of application for a new job or anything like that, triple check your work. Like make sure you're doing it right because sometimes Mercury in Pisces is like a little bit in the clouds. But you don't have to fall victim to this if you really focus your energy. So just do that. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. Make sure you checked your work. But still do take those actions to try to make it to the top, make it to the career ideal for you. That's not the only thing that's happening on March 5th. So March 5th has Mercury moving, but it also has Mars moving into the sign of Sagittarius, which is your opposite sign, and therefore this is likely going to relate to a partnership, either business, romantic, or best friend. What I see here is, on the one hand, there may be some tension brewing in one of your relationships. On the other hand, it could be that the sex is really good. And the reason for that is because Mars represents drive, aggression, passion, like animalistic urge. And with it being in your opposite sign, there's a chance that, yeah, you might be like button heads. But you might be, you know, getting it on in other ways too. So that's pretty cool. Try to channel it that way. If you see that you're just like frustrated and agitated with your romantic partner, like take it to the bedroom. Why don't ya? You know? As far as like business type relationships, this can be frustration forming, but it also can be like, whoa, let's go for it. Let's take action in this career plan that we've developed together. Let's really like go to the top. Let's go to the corporate ladder. Let's do it big. Let's just go for it. In reality, that's all just a preface for what's about to happen, what I'm about to talk about here. Whoa. It is the eclipse season, yo! Like, eclipses are happening, and they are happening at the very top of your sky. There's a solar eclipse happening in the sign of Pisces. I cannot even tell you how important this is, okay? So, listen up. Solar eclipses, new beginnings. You feel me? New beginnings, like times 10 with a solar eclipse, because it's a new moon, but like a new moon on crack, or a new moon on steroids, or something like that. So all new moons are beginnings. This is like, the universe is like, you will start fresh. Don't fight me, I'm in control. And it's happening at the top of your sky, so it's likely going to be a career-focused event. If you are not working, if you're still in high school or something, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, because like, I don't rate this PG. But, same time, if you are, then this is likely going to be something happening as far as like an authority figure is starting something new in your life. But here's where it gets tricky, alright? Listen carefully here, because eclipse is happening at the top of your sky. At the very bottom of your sky, there is Jupiter, and Jupiter's been at the bottom of your sky for months now, which has been connecting you with your roots, alright? So it's been probably connecting you with your family, or connecting you with your home. It could be that you've been thinking about starting, you know, to work from home, something like that. It's been a very home-focused or root-grounding-focused part of life these last few months. But here's where, here's where it gets tricky. The solar eclipse at the top of your sky is saying, alright, so you've played around at home now. You have big things to do in the work part of your life, though. So, again, you're not going to be able to just ignore Jupiter at the bottom of your sky telling you to connect with your roots. You're going to have to find that balance. You are going to either have to do more of your work from home, possibly going to, just need to juggle work-home life balance, things like that. It could be that you are starting a home-based business. It could be that you are moving for a job opportunity. That's a big one. That's a big possibility. Something like that. And it might not happen right away. It could happen up to 6 months from now, because eclipses, the energy is felt for 6 months. That's why they're so important. They shape the year, okay? Alright, that's a big one. But moving on, because we got a lot to cover, we have Venus entering the top of your sky too. Like, what is going on? Are you just going to become president, like, this month or something? CEO? Like, you're doing something big, alright? So, expect crazy, humongous, huge things to be happening. Venus is entering the top of your sky. You are going to really be, like, desiring. It's going to be fun for you to be taking care of business. You understand? Like, you are not going to want to be relaxing, at the spa. I mean, maybe you will want to, but like your primary focus is so thoroughly geared towards success, achievement, career aspirations, things of that nature. Alright, so you're just going to be really desiring this work. You're going to be able to find, you're probably going to be getting a lot of accolades for the work you're doing. So people in authority are going to be like, whoa, that Gemini over there, she's dope, she got this, she's doing it right. Which is always good. Like, you are doing it right, so you might as well get acknowledged for it. That's what I think. Take the actions, take the steps to make it to the top. Because now you're going to be supported. Now people are going to want to support you in your journey to the top of the corporate ladder. So pretty much take over the world this month, Gemini. Just a few days later, on March 18th, we are going to have the sun entering Aries, which that's another really cool thing for you, because Aries for you is a very supportive part of the sky. It has to do with your friendships, it has to do with your long-term vision for life, it has to do with the groups you belong to. And therefore, you are going to be finding yourself, on the one hand, wanting to connect with groups of people. On the other hand, possibly wanting to just chill with the homies. On the third hand, if you have a third hand, it's going to be possibly just connecting with your long-term vision for life, figuring out, where am I going? What do I want to do? Where am I going to have to go in order to get where I want to be? So, like, end goal, I want to be, let's say, a YouTube beauty guru, okay? If you want that, you're going to be thinking, what do I have to do in order to get there? Okay? You're going to be thinking, how do I get my message out so that I can fulfill my dreams? Alright? Think about that. Think about all of the potential successes that you can have and how you can make that happen. Okay, then just a few days later, we are having the lunar eclipse. This lunar eclipse is happening in Libra. Alright, Gemini, so there is a lunar eclipse happening in Libra. That's your homegirl. Libra is your homegirl sign. Y'all just understand each other. You're both air signs. That's a very positive and happy-go-lucky part of your sky. It has to do with what you open your heart to. It has to do with your children. Weirdly, it has to do with sex as well. But that's only because children are a product of sex. I'm not trying to be all, like, this is not pedophilia that I'm talking about here. They're separate, but they're shown by the same part of the sky. There's a lunar eclipse happening there. What this means is that you are going to be probably releasing some of your fun. Like, this is a get to work. Not necessarily boring work, but it's like, alright, you can't be messing around anymore. Alright? You have to be thinking long term, you have to be thinking big picture. You cannot be doing what provides you with immediate gratification and ignoring your long-term potential and dreams, alright? I know that you know this, but you're really going to know this on March 23rd when the eclipse actually happens. So, expect a big, get real, get focused moment. Not only, like, this is another thing, it's not only just that it's an eclipse, but that eclipse, like, the sun is with Mercury that day. That's a moment of clarity, especially for you, Gemini, because you're ruled by Mercury. That's going to be such a moment where you're like, alright, this is exactly what I need to be doing in order to reach the success that I desire in life. This is the vision that I have. This is how I have to make it happen. So here's the vision. This is exactly what I have to do to make it happen. There's no ambiguity here, alright? You will know what you have to do. If you message me like, oh, Taylor, I don't know what I have to do, you're lying to yourself. Like, you will have a moment of clarity. And you just have to make the decision, alright, like, no more games here. Time to take care of business. So, please do take care of business. Please take care of business. And it's not to say that you won't enjoy what you're doing. It's just not going to be like immediate gratification. You're not going to be going to a party, alright? You are going to be maybe doing something like I'm doing here, where you're making YouTube videos. Like, I spend a lot of time on this kind of stuff because I know it's going to align me with my goals, and that's what you are probably going to be figuring out that you need to do. Not necessarily this specific thing, but I enjoy doing what I'm doing here. You're going to be doing something that you enjoy, but it's also work, and it's leading to future happiness, like where you want to be. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. I have had, a little bit of a delay with videos. I didn't post horoscopes for last month. I'm really sorry about that. But we're back in action, y'all. So that's really cool. I love when I see I have new subscribers or even just new comments, questions, things like that. So continue connecting with me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, then you definitely should so that we can keep in touch and you can get updated as soon as I post a new video. You can click the red button right here or scroll down to subscribe down below. And you can subscribe to my channel that way. But also, definitely check out the description box. That way you can get links to all the different social media pages I'm on, and we can keep in contact that way as well. If you would like more personalized information, definitely head on over to taylorcole.com/services where you can order personalized horoscope or schedule a consultation, and then I do offer a subscription service as well if you would like a monthly personalized horoscope. So that's going to be like the personalized services. If you just want more general information, definitely head on over to taylorcole.com/dailyhoroscope where I post written daily horoscopes. And I will see you probably next week when I post the next video in my Rising Sign series. Alright, thank you so much. Enjoy Eclipse season. Try to stay out of trouble, but take care of business.